Hi, it's Deborah Harris here. I'm going to show you the main or the first page of the pitch decks, and I'll talk you through how I go about finding the different resources that I use. And it's just that I always put my pitch decks into my team charter, and I also put my promotion plans into my team charter too, so that everything stays together. And my aim is to try to make truly inspiring, beautiful, very, very attractive documents so that it's actually a pleasure to go through and keep track of where you're up to. So this is the start, and I'll show you now the pitch decks. And I've got a variety of pitch decks. 3 are active promotions, and then after that I've got pitch decks together for what I think I'll develop later on in the year. So our first one is our CFO pitch deck, and that's really where we're aiming at the moment, is onboarding new CFO customers. And you can see here that the image that I'm trying to portray is that there's light in the darkness, and I've tried to keep a very consistent color theme. You can see down the side here all of the slides are a bluey kind of color. That's also because this is really the type, or green to blue is really where we're aiming this whole pitch deck. So it helps me in my head to know the spectrum of the person who I'm going to be dealing with. And you can see that I've kept that consistent throughout the promo plan. Here, our Platinum program, I've gone for a really beautiful crisp white and silvery grey, and have kept the same in the promo plan decks. Our strategy sessions are much more aimed at that green and yellow space, so or they're usually used as a way for us to decide whether somebody is actually going to fit well within our virtual CFO program, or whether they will actually be better off going into a mastermind program ahead of time so that we can tweak some of their different resources, and in particular maybe train their team. And once again, my promo plan then for this is quite green, and I'll show you the other promo plans as we go along. So my pitch deck first page very clearly says the program, which is Virtual CFO, and who we are, so Decisions Plus Strategic. The next thing that I do on my slides is I put in a title of the slide so that they can actually understand the message that I'm trying to convey. And so I'm trying to convey it's time to position for growth. And positioning for growth means being on the lookout for particular hazards and really preventing those ahead of time. I try to keep my logos in a consistent place on each slide, and I try to do the same then with my titles, so that subliminally it keeps on reiterating that same thing. This is what I'm supposed to be looking for, and this is who's presenting it for me. And you can see I've done the same thing here with the Platinum program. It's very clearly what it is on the one side, and then the message I'm trying to convey. And again with cash flow strategy sessions, I'm trying to convey it's a pathway to success. This is very clearly a mastermind for startups, and I'm trying to convey new growth. And with the micro degrees, I'm really trying to convey a sense that everyone has an opportunity. All the team members get a chance to come on this journey with us. Now, I find my images using a wonderful website I've discovered called PX Here. Have a look at, and you can decide perhaps a topic. So now I've got pathways, and now I've got green pathways. You can also decide your orientation and your size, but I just found that this is a beautiful source of free images. You're able to use everything that's on here and just download it. And that's how I get such beautiful images, because I just search on this free website and add these photos into my site. So that's how I put the first page of the pitch decks together.